Our final play is The Revision by Jordan Harrison, starring Robert Halliwell and Kyle Stango. Enjoy.
You're still working on that?
Well, you're welcome to write it.
I can't.
You can't?
You write. I don't write. Writers always forget. Most people don't write. A laundry list here, an email there. That's like me asking you how many degrees are in an isosceles triangle.
180.
Well, that's an
anomaly.
Would you read it?
It's a work in progress. Just be gentle.
I'm always gentle.
It's pretty traditional.
Come on.
I started out with like a Buddhist flavoring, but then I wasn't sure about, this being a proper Georgia wedding. So I went sort of Southern Genteel, all magnolia blossoms and Ashley Wilkes, but then it was all a little, so I ended up going traditional. Do you, Nate Percy, take this man to be...
Please, God is going to be watching this.
Do you, Nathan Philip Percy, take Wallace Walker to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, and promise, in the eyes of God, to cherish him the rest of your days?
It's,
Well? Oh, God.
No. It's good. It's just a little traditional.
Well, I told you. I just figured Nana Walker was going to be there, and we opted for the formal place
cards. I don't mean
cards
traditional like button-down. I mean traditional like a man and a woman.
Oh.
I mean, why do we have to have the same language, right? I mean, different words for different things, right?
Or we could just say what we're feeling.
Just read it back from the beginning. It's really close. It's just a couple of parts.
Do you, Nathan Philip Percy, take Wallace Walker to be your
Okay,
lawfully wedded husband, to have
stop
and
there,
to hold
please, stop.
until... What, husband?
Well...
You want partner.
Yes, but also lawfully wedded.
What is wrong with that?
I don't mean to split hairs here, but...
But
we don't want to mislead anyone. Let's be precise. No marriage, no wedding, no lawfully wedded.
What do you want me to put?
Lawfully civil union.
Well, it isn't exactly poetry.
Lawfully civil union or domestic partnered.
Uh-huh.
I'll read it back, what you have so far.
Take you, Nathan Philip Percy, to be my lawfully civil unioned or domestic partner.
Great. Keep going.
To have and to hold from this day forward.
Good.
For
This is
richer
all
or
good.
for poorer.
Oops. Right there.
What?
Well,
What?
if the law doesn't permit an actual pooling of wealth, no joint tax returns, no inheritance of Social Security, then it just seems like for us to say for richer or poorer. You see what I mean?
Who is going to notice exactly?
Your father's buddies from the Freemasons, for one.
Oh, they're not Freemasons. They work at Goldman Sachs.
Same difference.
Fine. How about, for better or for worse, through the rising and falling of our individualized fiscal portfolios?
You're good. You must do this for a living.
You mean you think it's, well...
Yes, totally. What's next?
In sickness and in health?
Right. Well, right away you can see that...
I can't see what?
No emergency medical decisions. No paid leave to care for a sick partner. No do not resuscitate. So we can hardly stand up and say that in sickness and health to our 100 closest friends. I mean, we don't want to look like liars, do we? Just tweak the language a bit. In sickness.
In accordance with the stipulations of our respective healthcare providers.
Well, we don't have to be so clinical.
With best wishes for each other's continued existence?
That's nice. That softens it. And what was that last bit?
And do you promise, in the eyes of God, to cherish him the rest of your days?
Oh, that is so lovely. That is just, oh, Nana Walker is going to be just waterworks. There's just one thing.
Jesus.
If we're going to be acknowledging a higher authority, I just think that we could be a bit more thorough. Something like, in the eyes of God and the ever-shifting whims of state and federal constitutional law.
Ever-shifting whims.
Well, let's hear it.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Do you, Nathan Philip Percy, take Wallace Walker to be your lawfully civil union or domestic partnered partner to have and to hold from this day forward through the rising and falling of your individualized fiscal portfolios in accordance with the stipulations of your respective healthcare providers with best wishes for each other's continued existence? And do you promise, in the eyes of God and the ever-shifting whims of state and federal constitutional law, to cherish him for the rest of your days? What?
I do.
Thank you. And thank you for watching. For more Pride events, go to stratfordlibrary.org.